Where'd you get that cheese, Danny? RTG. Transfers. The fuck do we do? Interactive Sims make sense. Afternoon, Ollie. How are we, Vanaxican and Anthony and Nick? AD, David and Kate, Ryan. Just sort the info out on the YouTube strum. FC25, please. Thank you. Yes, we'd like a thumbnail, please. Thank you. Yes, we'd like to monetize it, please. Thank you. I'd be open to a Norwich career, Joshua. Yeah, absolutely. Lunch was good. We're halfway through. I got fucking soup again. When you're poorly, drink soup. I'm trying to mod for Italian licenses and grip stocks. Oh, yikes. That sounds like a wormhole I would not want to go down. Evening, Marcus. Marvin Coletta. Okay. So these are just the top replies at the minute. So let's just sort by newest. Easier that way. We're looking for soup, le soup. We've got a goalkeeper. YouTube, we're going to decide on what centre-back and centre-mid we were going to get. And wait and see what people decide for everything else. What people decided for everything else. Let me open the Bink. And we'll also need the Bink. Bam, bam. So we've got 8.25 million and 14k in the bank. With no wage budget, sorry. Let's have a look at some of the people were suggested. So, Sam Curtis. 7th rated at FC Copenhagen. I mean, he's 70, so he's already better than Bradley Halliday. Not sure about that one, mate. Episode 1 went live earlier today. Yes, meow. Hence where these comments are coming from. Not much of drinking myself, but if any of you adults like me want a drinking game with your buddies, take a shot every time Chess says realistic in a video. Lol. Joe Lumley. Sol Sidibe. I'm not going to sign Lewis Skelly. Is it Miles? Miles Lewis Skelly. It's only 70 rated, to be fair, but he's in Arsenal's first team now. YouTube decides some signings. Yeah, you guys get point on some, and YouTube get point on others. Sol Sidibe. Aarhus. I'd rather sign like a. I don't know. That's not realistic for me. That's he's really good on FC signing. He does look very good, but that's not gonna come across your radar in a regular real life scenario. One vote for Bambo Diaby. I'd consider a German affiliate club. Who was it that the chairman of Bradford, or the owner of Bradford, was linked with again? There were a couple of German clubs that... It was Stefan Rupp, right? A couple of German clubs he was linked with. One went for Matty Grimes. Jonas David. Oh yeah, Jonas David. He was the one at Tyrol, wasn't he? Yeah. Not sure. I'm not sure. Lyndon Gooch might be a good shout, actually. 68 rated at Stoke. I don't mind that at all, actually. And his contract's expiring. I'm absolutely on board with Lyndon Gooch as a backup right back. I think that's a great shout. We go from shouting Wang in the Journeyman to shouting Gooch in the RTG. David Washington was on loan with someone in our save, Craig, that we played against, and he was absolutely rubbish. Oh. I was looking for Ramsey Charlton, but he's on about Kane Ramsey. Who's at Charlton? Who's now a free agent. He's 71 rated. He's very good. But we're looking for a backup to Bradley Halliday. Not a starter. Liam Bennett's obviously Liam Bennett. Cameron Humphreys. I mean, he's excellent, but not sure whether he'd come to me on loan. John Egan, Rob Dickey, or Darragh Linehan. To be fair, at Middlesbrough, we could, even though Middlesbrough aren't our parent club anymore, we could still have a look through and see who they've got. There might be someone in there we could think about nabbing. I just want to see actually who else Stoke have got at right back. Okay, he's not their starting right back. That's fine by me then. Yeah, we'll get Lyndon Gooch even as a backup right back. Middlesbrough chase. You're looking for Middlesbrough. Did they get promoted? Oh shit! Ladies and gentlemen, Middlesbrough are in the Premier League, so they can still be our parent club. Oh ho ho ho! Let's fucking go! We've looked at Jason Devaney. He's not quite it, I don't think. There was a reason why we didn't go for Jason Devaney. Right. How many fucking right backs do they need? Altamira 72 rated. Dyke Steel 69 rated. Okay. Finazaz, Daniel Barlaser. They don't actually have any centre mids. Such a big squad, Middlesbrough. Jeez Louise. There's actually not anyone there that we could really justify getting. Barlaser would be very good, but Coletta, yes. That was one I saw in the comment section that I wanted to have a look at. Marvin Coletta. 67 Wolves. That's the thing, I'm looking for a backup. I'm not looking for like a young player that is going to grow really quickly right off the bat. Or is going to be like, why am I not playing? Yeah, I'm still leaning towards that. Barlaser's only in his late 20s in real life, but he's like 30 in this save. We're in season 4. Emil Ruiz is at Preston, right? Brannigan and Grimes would be good. You're right. Oh, I accidentally put 2.8k not. And fucking Andy's right on my case. Oi, Ches, get your fucking numbers right. I did. I don't know why Young Daggadick needed to leave like 10 individual comments. Charlie Savage isn't a bad shout for midfield, actually. From Reading. Jesus, he's 73. Oh my God. Sweet Lord Jesus. Really? Fucking hell. Way too good for League One. Contract expiring in 10 months. Fucking hell. We'll have a look at the A-League. I love that. Bala Bambo. Bala Bambo. He plays for Bradford. He stops their attackers. Bala Bambo. Bala la 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 Bambo. Bala la 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 Bambo. He plays for Bradford. He stops the attackers. Bala Bambo. Bala Bambo. Bala la 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 Bambo. Bala la 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 Bambo. He plays for Bradford. He stops the attackers. We hope so. So, Bambo and Cameron Brannigan look like the two that we're going to get in those positions. And then Lyndon Gooch at right back. Bala Bambo. Bala Bambo. Take David out. No. Cameron Brannigan. Matt Grimes is definitely an option as well. I've always wanted to use Cam Brannigan and I've never gotten the chance to. So I might take the opportunity, especially with Oxford having been relegated. I wouldn't be surprised if Matt Grimes signs for a side that's slightly higher up. From Wigan? Why specifically Wigan, Marcus? Is he on loan at Reading, or is he there permanently, Tuonga? I don't know why I went this way to try and find Wigan. Oh no, Wigan got relegated to League 2, didn't they? No? Where the fuck are Wigan then? Oh, there. Mr. Tickle. Taylor Wasgar was very good for you. I don't doubt it, to be honest. Chances would be pretty solid too. Out of curiosity, let's have a look in the A-League. Joe White on loan to Uncadons from where? Didn't put in. Daniel Hall. Jockey, intercept, slide tackle, bruiser. Not much technically though. Physically very good. Is he 28? I think I like Bamba for the fact that he's played for a number of championship clubs. $71 at Newcastle. 46.5 grand? Not a fucking chance. Wages are so broken on this game. Yeah, 46 grand is outrageous. Nelson Abbey. 72 at Olympiacos. For what? Shout out Kimi Raikkonen. Malumbi. 72 at West Brom. Yep. Preaching to the choir, Drew. How much will players like Joe White be on in real life? 5 or 6 grand, maybe? Ethan Laird is 75 at Birmingham. Harvey White is only 68 rated, so he's not really a step up. Alex Murphy. 71, 44 grand a week. My arse. No, tell me about it, Davidenki. I thought that as well. Obviously, got the right stats in the right places. Joe Worrell. 74. Oh my god. He can tackle, but he can't move. I think we already know who we're going to get right back. Boobie-doo-bum. That's a fucking no from me. You're telling me, mate. Booch! Right. Let's put the Bradford shirt on. Matt Dibley Diaz. Matt Dibley Diaz? Who the fuck? I might want a loney winger because we used to play either Patterson or Odua out wide sometimes. Although now that Odua might not be in the starting lineup, let's have a look and see who's on the loan list. Pardon me, I might loan in a winger. Oh. Or I might not, you know. Good. Right, well done, game. You were lurking at work during the race, were you, Daniel? Oh, the kick base probably quite good. With that ball control and dribbling, he's probably alright. Let me have a look at Bristol City's squad. Sam Bell, Mehmeti, Elijah Morrison, Scott Twine. I want to loan Stokesy. I'm going to loan Stokesy as my backup winger. Qual is 72. No, that's fine, Daniel. Cade Gordon we used in a save before, didn't we? At Cambridge. 71 at Liverpool. Well, the Kigwe was very good for you in League One, yeah. Sorba Thomas is Huddersfield, right? Or is it Palermo now? Okay. Actually, no, 74 is the top of our rating. I'm looking for a backup, and that is not a backup player. That is a starter. Matt Dibley Diaz. I think there are so many options in all the positions that it does make it difficult. I could so easily sign 100 centre mids, because there are so many players that are like, oh, he looks good. Oh, he looks good. Oh, he looks really good. Oh, he looks good. Yeah, Nipan's just too good. Right, let's get some names from that comment section. The ball behind me, and then we can giggity goo go. Who recommended Gooch? Did Gooch come from you guys, or did Gooch come from the chat? From yeah, Gooch came from the YouTube comment section. Let's just go Rob 9733. Change the colours of the names. Oh God. You don't think Brannigan would leave Oxford in real life? Sorry, boss. Prize money. Oh yeah, Carabao Cup, Stockport. Carabao Cup, first round, £5 grand. Unbelievable, Jeff. Millwall's 1 assist sensation. He's got 1 assist, and apparently he's a sensation. Unbelievable, Jeff. Right, record. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2 and the bulk of the summer transfer window in season 4 of the Realistic RTG. We have ourselves 3 games to play today as well. 3 very difficult games to play against very difficult opposition, although we could probably say that for almost every single fixture we play this year. We lost our first game at this level, but we're not in the relegation zone yet. 19th as it stands, and long may that continue. hopefully we will survive in our first year at this level. To do that, we're trying to improve the squad, of course. Thank you for all of your feedback and your suggestions in the comment section of the previous episode. Yes, we will do the interactive sim moving forward. That seemed to get the most popular, I think it might even have been the most thumbs up comment. So thank you for that resounding response. Very much helps direct us in the save. Saying thank you to Praneet, to Shane, and to Rob on the board behind me as well. Thank you very much indeed. Shane actually came up with a great idea for a backup right back in the Journeyman save over on the second channel. We were shouting "Wang" with one of our players in the Chinese league. We've since moved on from the Chinese league, and we can go from shouting Wang to shouting Gooch, because Lyndon Gooch is back up at Stoke, and we're going to bring him in to be a fringe player that will probably see more football for me than he would do at Stoke, from Stoke, to come in and do a role for us here at the club. Good experience at 31 years of age, shouldn't cost us the world wage-wise, and is not that expensive financially either with regards to an asking price. So this is a no-brainer for me, really, in terms of just a player of enough quality for a fee that is more than a 500 grand. We've paid more than that multiple times already in this save, and 500 grand for a player like Lyndon Gooch, who can play at centre mid as well, to be fair. He is quite the squad player. Got the rapid trait as well, which, well, physically he's very good, as you can see. So we're going to get a good player here. He's on 23.5, but I'm sure he understands the financial situation at the club. We'll offer him rotation. He'll probably want important. He can have it. He will play a number of fixtures this year, and as long as he's not crucial, I think that's fine. We'll offer him 3 years, because then he can establish himself at the club, and if we need to sell him on, then we have ourselves a bit of financial investment there as well. The resale value is still quite high. Obviously, players at this level are going to garner sizable wages now that we're at a slightly higher level, and £18,000 is enough to bring Lyndon Gooch from Stoke to Bradford City. Signing one done, but we have many more to make. Yeah, Gooch was a midfielder for me when we did Sunderland. Squad tracker, right back. Uh, 68 rated. Gooch. 31. £18,000 a week, 3-year deal. 100% of his wages. Purchase value £500,000. £4 from Stoke City. And yes, we would like to register him, please. It puts me over my wage budget, but we can add another bit in there. So 2 mil. Thank you. Lyndon Gooch is in. An A-rated deal, one that we're very pleased with. We did use Gooch before in the FIFA 19, I want to say, Sunderland save when they were in League One. We very much enjoyed that save, actually. And we will be looking to use Lyndon Gooch again quite regularly here in this one. Now, we had a decision to make at centre-back, and I think I agree with you guys. Bamba Diaby's experience at the championship level at his previous clubs makes him the standout candidate. Would want probably about 10, really. We could be able to offer him about 10 grand a week. And I'm sure he would be happy enough with that. We'll put him down as important because he will start. Crucial he can have. I'm quite happy for him to have crucial. We're signing him for his experience and for his capability at this level. No release clause. Thank you very much. Okay, I said about 10. If I take the clean sheet bonus out of there and give him 12... then we have ourselves a deal, I would imagine. Bambo Diaby to come in and start alongside Courtney Howes. Deal done. 2 down and 1 more at least before we go and play Norwich. He was 29, wasn't he? £12,000 a week, 3-year deal, 100%. Yes. And then signing bonus of £94,000. Bambo Diaby joins the club. Another A-rated deal comes in and will start alongside other new centre-back Courtney Howes. Obviously, we were initially only looking to sign one centre-back. But with Josh Flint being picked off by another team, Sunderland, wasn't it? I think he ended up going to. Bambo Diaby comes in, right-footed on the right, suits that Courtney Howes is left-footed on the left. Connolly is currently a player that we can use at centre-back, right-back and at CDM as well. So he's a very good squad player still at 29 years of age and 67 rated. But we are looking for another centre-mid to come in here. Now, there was a little bit of back and forth. Someone actually mentioned Charlie Savage, who was a player I was not even remotely close to putting on my radar. And then we actually looked at Charlie Savage. And holy bumholes at Reading, is he actually pretty fucking good. Charlie Savage. Physically, you think, oh, he's not. Doesn't look like he's going to be that good. Where's that 723 rating come from? Are you ready for his technicals? What? Wow. Not yet. But when we need another centre mid, and when we're more established at championship level, hello, Charlie Savage. He's going to be unbelievable. Reading currently still in League One. Don't know why I backed up, because I want to show you the centre mid. So we had a number of options at centre mid, and the general consensus was that we should go for Cameron Brannigan. He is the all-round midfielder. Again, experienced with a little bit of dead ball finesse as well that we've been looking for and lacking as a team. Bambo Diaby will be the brute at the back, and Cam Brannigan will be the man that just does not stop running and battering people about in the midfield. £1.1 million market value. Oxford have just gone down, but obviously we're going to probably have to pay about valuation for Cameron Brannigan because he is that good. And he's on £7,200 a week as well. But to come back up to the Championship and to start, I think we're probably going to have to offer him slightly more. Looks like he might want to end his career with us, which is fine by me. And I was going to say, again, about 10. So we'll remove the bonus. We'll give him the 12 grand a week that Bambo got as well. And £105,000 signing bonus. Cameron Brannigan will also join us at the club. We have a new set-piece specialist for the first time in 4 years. Someone that can actually take a free kick. Shut your fucking face. Oh my god. $100. I'm gonna actually gonna lose my mind in a minute. Yes, please. I have to move another bit of money from the wages. So sorry, from the transfer budget to the wages. But that's fine. A D? Back off. So we'll take Nooster out. Add a Ramola out. Taylor. Oh, this is tedious, isn't it, when it does this? Mazuni. Dangor. Charlie Savage, I'm absolutely leaving on the shortlist because I'm really intrigued to see what happens to him. Matt Grimes as well, actually. I won't sign up. I won't sign Stokesy yet because we'll see what else happens in the window. But all right. Bambo. Gonna have to stick with that number for now because Howes and Fitz have the squad numbers and we've already assigned those. Oh, I don't want Gooch to have number 6 though. Diaby can have number 6. Bambo. We happy with those signings? Corporate Tozzy. We play a lot of Football Manager ATP. We obviously haven't played 24 for a little while, and we won't be playing 25. Right. Gooch for Bradbury. And I think Connolly for Brannigan. And Brannigan onto the bench for Odor. And then a new set piece. God. Yeah, you and me both, Mia. Okay, McCall and Howes are fucking shattered, apparently. You know why they're playing black. Sebastian Allaire? Fucking Nora. Yikes. Right, we tweaked financials, didn't we? Okay, good. Oh, signing bonus here of 105. I mean, people can shout at me that I blocked offers for Davido as much as they like. I record everything live on stream, so there is evidence to the contrary. Scopes, thank you very much for the follow, Dave. Oh, has it been one of those, is it, AD? Rather than show you the official lineup at this season in the Championship, I want you guys to see the calibre of squads that we're coming up against. So Angus Gunn in goal for Norwich. Obviously, they're going to have really decent squad as well, aren't they? Jesus Areso, 79 at right back. Stalion Soki and Pavu Davidovic at centre-back with Eren Emali at left-back. Marcelo Nunez, Adam Randall, they've just signed for free. I would have signed Adam Randall if we were second year in the Championship. Amankwa Forson, Jonathan Rowe, Josh Sargent, and Tom Watson out on the left-hand side. Options on the bench pretty decent as well, including a 78-rated Sebastian Aller. Holy, we thought the whole game was tough. This is about to be a whole nother level. Go on, Daniel, get it done, mate. Tackle by Halliday on Watson. We are expected to struggle in this first season at this level, and that expectation, I think, is understood by fans and viewers alike for this year. Tommy Lee, of course, a player that Norwich bid for, but you can tell just from the strength of their midfield three in this game that there is absolutely a reason why we turned the bid down. Norwich 1, Bradford 0 in the 5th minute. Be a long year, lads, I think. Long fucking year. Tommy Lee out to Halliday. Bobby Poynton is there with a little bit of room. Tavide a bit late on the uptake for the run, but eventually went. Brannigan found... Actually, I'll take the free kick. Oh, I can't. Oh, what an opportunity that would have been for Cameron Brannigan to have a pop with a free kick early doors. But for Bobby Poynton in the gap, however. And then back to Tommy Lee, who just took an ace to shoot. Oh, Tommy, pull the trigger, lad, and surely we stand a great chance of equalising. Very early doors. Forson's just decided he wants to run around absolutely everybody. Bambo Diaby in the bloody way. That 91 strength I was hoping was going to come into play there, which it did, but then didn't. And Forson, who's already got one, is looking for another. Josh Sargent fires wide. There's going to be a yellow card for a Norwich man here, understandably so, for the foul on the edge of the box. And I wish I'd taken the free kick opportunity. Nunez with the booking. Norwich with the corner. Josh Sargent with the header. Oh, that wasn't very well held, but we do clear it. Christ. And it comes back. Oh, good footwork. Good block. And yes, steals it away from Doyle Hayes. Goalkeeper can only parry. Forson, Little Dink. Flicked on well. And Randall. Well, stopped by Doyle Hayes. Nicely done. Brannigan out wide to Dobra. Brannigan again. Dobra's on the run. Tavide's on the run. Tavide through that gap. Right, what's their defensive line going to do against me here then? Out to Dobra. He's past the man. Dobra. Oh, trying and failing to get Tavide his first Championship goal of the season. The defences so far have been too good for him to deal with. Is he offside there, Josh Sargent? The answer is no. And the result is 2-0 Norwich. Bugger. Hello, Scott. How are you, pal? Have you moved yet? Randall. Oh, it's really nicely done. And Forson. Well in, Bamba. Oh. It's just relentless at the minute. Non-stop wave after wave. A Norwich attack. Bambo Diaby's up there again, doing the job defensively. In here to Cameron Brannigan. Looking to get away. There's the ball to Dobra. Dobra, drill it. Ah, Tavide's positioning, not good enough. Just drifting behind the defender and actually blocking his own passing channel with his own movement. Not ideal, that. Samson have not made the jump to the Championship yet very well at all. Please be better. To be fair, I haven't made the jump to the Championship yet very well at all, so maybe I should shut my bloody mouth for the time being. Well in, Saxon early. Get out. It's meant for him. Boynton. Tommy Lee. There goes to Vide. Bambo got there first. Looking for Dobra. Halliday. Poynton's there. It's a nice idea around the corner. I ideally would have liked it inside the fullback though. Well in, Bradley. Halliday's done well there. Watson not able to get it past me. Out to Poynton. For the ball in the channel. Tavide's in. And a bit of space too. Oh, that was as firm a strike as we're used to from Samson, but a good save. Brannigan with the delivery. How's your corner ball? Very good indeed. Tavide's header not quite so much. Moved on deadline day in rather comical fashion, no way. Okay, good. A 91 strength and Josh Sargent's like, not on me. And then I am starting to have question marks about Lucas Bergstrom already. Maybe we were spoiled with Sam Walker, but so far Bergstrom is not the one. Give him more than 2 games, but not impressed thus far. 3-0 Norwich. Welcome to the Championship indeed. Headed shots are broken, St James. Yes. If the player is under pressure, then the headers are broken. Oh, Josh Sargent has good strength, does he? Josh Sargent attributes strength 85. All right. I apologise, Josh Sargent. I was not familiar with your game. 85 strength versus 91. Fair enough. Held off Bambo Diaby legitimately. I was a little bit like meh with the gameplay, but turns out Josh Sargent is a big strong boy, and I was not familiar. Fair enough. 3-0 down and feeling rather sorry for myself at the moment. Hopefully we will figure out how to play at this level soon and start to pick up some goals of our own. Had some good build-up play. Just not yet the goal to go with it. Can have a corner here as Nunez is in the way. The home crowd's still right behind us, roaring on. Brannigan delivers again. Tavide's up for a second time, but it's going to be saved by Angus Gunn. That's poor. It's Connolly it's come to. And here's Tavide now. Oh. Well, Hayes intercepts that nicely. Aha, Dobra's then just runs straight into the defender. Good. Hello, Josh. Bit strong, are you, pal? Alright, fair enough. Nice. Jonathan Rowe. Still going. Cross as well. Halliday's in the way. Yeah, you need footwork. It's footwork, the trait for the goalkeeper. Corner. Norwich. Oh. Oh, safe. Yeah, we just bought the goalkeeper, unfortunately. I don't know why Chelsea transfer listed him. Tommy Lee, Halliday. It's just not good enough. To be fair, we've played two very good sides in the opening two fixtures. Well in, Tommy Lee. And away from the midfielder. Well done, Tommy Lee. Go on, lad. Looking for Brannigan. Support from Dobra. Go on, Samson. We have one back. Samson Tavide has arrived in the Championship. It's Bradford 1, Norwich 3. He's off the mark. We're not going to have a comeback. He won't pick the bloody ball up. We've half an hour to try and rescue something. Gives me a little bit more faith for the season, knowing that we've been able to work a decent goal against a decent team. Just need to be better defensively, evidently. Sargent. Good block by Bambo. Lovely throw. Tommy Lee's going to drive inside. Well in, Doyle Hayes. Bobby Poynton. Oh, defender got just a cheeky toe on it, but we still could work something. Take our time though. Don't rush it. If I learned anything from the RTG last year, it's that you need to be really patient when you're not the better side. We were able to save ourselves from relegation in the Championship 2 seasons in a row by slowing things up, being very composed and very deliberate in what we were doing. You had to take your time and make sure you did the right thing at the right time, and then the goals and points eventually came. Samson Tavide just isn't up to speed at this level, though, against these defenders, it seems, so far. He did tuck away his goal well. Randall and Rowe. 4. Brilliant finish. 4-1. The away side are just destroying us. The quality of that finish is very high indeed. Yeah, it changed to the wrong defender. Or it switched to the... Okay, cool. Or it switched the other centre-back to get me the full-back, so I ended up running the wrong way. Tommy Lee's broken the ankles of the defender there. Finds Poynton. Oh, get hell, Bobby! Sebastian Aller's coming on. Great. He's on the bench, Drew. He's on the bench. He's on the short list. He's probably going to be our go-to if we lose to Vide, yes. Randall. Oh, that was completely and utterly unplayable is what that was. Sebastian Aller tackled by Callum Connolly. Aller in the end of his career here playing in the Championship. Brannigan. Lovely ball. Oh, Samson's close control though lets him down. The defender takes it away from him again. I don't know whether it's Davide, whether it's me, or whether it's just the quality of defender at this level, but Samson is ineffective for me at the minute. And it's not working. Safe. James, thank you for the subscription on YouTube, mate. Tommy Lee's had a very good game, yeah. Heath Chong is now on for them as well. Oh, I was playing the pass literally then. Nunez, Allaire, William Bradley. Christ. Oh, thanks, actually, as it happens. Come on, Armando. Through to Davide. Turn and beat the defender. That would have worked in League One. Doesn't work here. Dobra. Roberta spin. Armando Dobra needs runners. It's just, again, be patient, Ches. Thanks for me first time pass, though. Appreciate it, mate. Ho! Norwich 4, Bradford City 1. It really has been a rude awakening about football at this level, hasn't it? Holy fucking shit. Stadium maintenance, yeah. $28, $25. Shirt sales. Christ, 93.5. What's half a 93.5? 48, 250 maybe? Ollie, thank you for 48,750. That was close enough. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Ollie, for the 6 months, mate. Appreciate it, dude. May as well, even if I do have turbo. Very good of you, mate. 48,750. I must let me down. Player wages, which is now a figure of 193.80. And match tickets. 25114. 25114. 580 133. 580 133. That'll do for a match day income. Very nicely indeed. Oh, more shirt sales. 61.5. 37.50. Lots of unread emails. Oh, it's going to be Patreon players, though, isn't it? Yeah. Lots of Patreon players moving at the minute. You've already moved, I think, Marcus. Hello. I think so, yeah. Moises Caicedo moves. Right, back to full strength for this one. Oh yeah, missed yesterday's stream. Yeah, I think you moved yesterday. Josh Maja, Brereton Diaz, Aguier, Castro, Malumbi, Shaw, Diakite, yeah, Frabotta, Shaw, Taylor, Simmons, McNair, no, Furlong, Alex Palmer. That's not as scary a team. You might be right, Meow. You might be right. Although without Tawonga, we were worse defensively than... Sorry, without Tawonga. I just saw Tawanga's message there. Without McCall, we were worse than we were with McCall. We'll do a full roundup, Marcus. Right, at the Hawthorns then for this one. Show you West Brom. So it's about... A lot of the sides are quite similar actually at the minute. Alex Palmer in goal at 74. Furlong, Simmons, Taylor and Frabotta. It's definitely the weakest defensive line we've played against so far. Still stronger than mine, but weakest so far. Jason Malumbi and Ousmane Diakite at CDM. Then Jens Kastrop out wide right. Ben Brereton Diaz wide left with Simon Serm at cam behind Josh Maja. He's a bit quick. Hello, Reyes Cleary. How are you, mate? Carlin Grant on the bench. Semi Ajayi, Daryl Dyke, Enoch Aguier, Paddy McNair, Joe Wildsmith. As a squad, solid. As an 11, I hesitate to say beatable, but not lose against the ball, maybe. I'll try anyway. Cameron Humphreys was a bit too good, Drew. So, out to Ben Brereton Diaz. He's immediately in behind. Cross is decent, but we're up well. It's not the best of passes you've ever seen in your life. Diakite to Josh Maja, deflected, and we'll work it away. All right, we were already 1-0 down, or close to being 1-0 down by this point in the game against Norwich, so improvement thus far. Josh Maja, well in, Bambo Diaby. We've definitely lasted longer with our clean sheet in this one than we did against Norwich. So slowly but surely we're getting better. After the game against Hull, I thought, you know what? We might be alright at this level, you know. After the game against Norwich, I'm wondering if I was entirely mistaken. Furlong is the man forward here. If he runs around everybody and scores a goal, then get me back to League One now, let alone waiting for another 43 games after this one. Darnell Furlong into Josh Maja. Bam. Courtney Howes this time, putting the solid tackle in. Go away, Ben. Call to Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee, one of the best performers in that first game. Mando Dobra played in here, and he's beaten Darnell Furlong. Mando Dobra's agility and balance and trickery here might be what unlocks defences for us at championship level. And Tavide very nearly stabs home his second goal of the championship season. Whoa, big save by Alex Palmer that on the counter-attack after West Brom looked to attack. Now they're having to do some defending of their own. Tommy Lee out to Bobby Poynton eventually is the plan over the top perhaps. Free kick in our favour. Free kick in their favour. A handball from Bobby Poynton when challenging for the header. And now their throw. Poynton. And Brannigan. Cole can't quite get there. Jens Kastrup and Josh Madger. Furlong. Ball taken away from him. Now space for Dobra again. Amanda Dobra is out at the minute. And he's in. Let alone out. Dobra all the way. Oh, nearly. So close. Poynton racing in at the back stick. Oh my God. So close. Up we go. It's going to be another corner, I think. No, they've saved themselves the extra defensive work. But still having to be switched on. At the back here, West Bronx. We've got the ball back again. Tommy Lee has support here from Bradley Halliday. Who has McCall. Has Cameron Brannigan. I find myself looking for Amanda Dobra 9 times out of 10 at the minute. Cam Brannigan. Just hold off the man. Fine Tommy Lee. There goes Halliday on the overlap. Great run. Good touch. Has the cross. Not bad. Tavide's under it. It's rubbish though. I wish they'd fix bloody headers. I really do. Flip the stripes horizontal. You've successfully scammed a client into working with you. GG Griff. Is that your first client acquisition since the promotion? Brannigan. Into Tommy Lee. You're forcing it, Ches. Don't force it. There's Madger. Brannigan going to get stuck in. Oh, hello. Not the obvious. Good touch by Brereton Diaz, though. Good ball by Brereton Diaz. The flicked. Oh, header. Awkward for the keeper. Needed every inch of the 6'9" there. Bradley Halliday's done well. Tommy Lee could get to this first. And, well, I don't know what he's doing there. But regardless, Bradley Halliday's come away with the ball. And Bobby's around the corner here. Where are you going, Bobby? Inside forward, my fucking arse. Josh Madger. Oh, Saxon Early's. Well, just in general, the defensive intelligence is just minimal, isn't it, from everybody involved. Brannigan. Out to Dobra. Tavide. He's making moves. It's just a case of whether I can get it to him or not. Dobra. Brannigan. Tommy Lee wants it laid in front of him. And it's right there. Oh. Touch is so unnecessarily heavy. Kastrup. Josh Madger. Furlong. Safe. Brannigan, Dobra, out his feet. Into the feet of the attacker. Oh my God. Well in. Bambo. Ref. Alright, sweet. Jens Kastrup. 2 in the middle to aim for. Finds the first. He finds the keeper. And to get not necessarily lucky at the minute. I feel like, actually, I'm being a little bit unlucky. But West Brom are starting to create quite a few chances. See what I mean about getting unlucky? And it finally goes for me. On feet, Armando. Run, Saxon. Come on. We've opened the space up for you, lad. Deep cross. Deflected corner. Come on then, we'll take it short this time. Who's coming? Here we go. Tommy Lee. Saxon Early. Samson, no, it's Courtney Howes. Oh! Decent effort. Very good save. Struck with some power from the centre-back. But 0-0 at half-time. I tell you what, we'll take it. Oh, that's exciting, Griff. Really pleased for you, mate. I would consider selling Bobby Poynter next summer if he has a full season and doesn't adjust. Or maybe the January after. That's if we, of course, survive at this level. Saxon. Forward to Dobra. Get ahead on this, please. Well up. Rory. McCall does really well. Poynton. Try and use that extra dribbling. It's done well. Could be in again. Oh, Samson! That would have been such a good move too. Josh Madger with runners. Here's Castro. Well in. Courtney Howes. He's been rock solid. We definitely missed him in the last game, that's for sure. Armando Dobra is just the man so far for us. Out wide. Tucking it back. Bobby Poynton. Great block by the defender. Great block by McCall. Don't rush it. Take your time. Right ball at the right time. Not just any ball at any time. Bobby turns to Vide. To Vide! Alex Palmer with a save. We're playing some nice stuff this season. Just haven't had the results to go with it yet. Win this, Tommy. Good header. It's down to Bobby. For Tommy Lee again. And Brannigan. Brannigan to the line. Brannigan into the middle. Corner ball again. Come on, Bradford City. What a win this would be away from home if we can get it. What a first victory at this level. It would be unbelievable to go to the Hawthorns to get a win. Saxon early. Looking for Poynton. Finding Brannigan. To Vide. Oh, stumbles in the box at the crucial moment. We're getting closer. I haven't yet been able to take the lead here. Meriton Diaz. Tucked back. Serm. Win it. Well up. Great ball. Not a great ball. Great ball if Frabota didn't exist. Serm. Well in. Ambo. Jesus Christ, Ben. When have you had interceptions like that, pal? Oh, God, to Vide. It's a through ball. Halliday not awake enough to the danger that was around him. Flick it. Well up, Cam. Not quite as good a flick as I was hoping for, but it's away from danger at least, even if we haven't been able to spark a counter-attack. Good. Well, that's gone well then, hasn't it? Oh, come on, Rory! 1-0 West Brom. Josh Madger, 67th minute, against the run of play. I don't deserve that. Dobra and Brannigan. Tommy Lee. Drill it, looking for Tavide. The level of defending here at Championship level is just so much better than League One. Well in, Tommy. And I just keep getting unlucky as well. And Noguchi off the bench. Doing his job. Fulham are having a very good year this year, yeah. Fulham, Bournemouth, Forest. How's he spun him? William, Tommy. Moylan. Meant to go to McCall. Meant to go to McCall. Na 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 na. Meant to go to McCall. Tommy Lee, just short. For Tommy Lee again. Tavide through the middle. Moylan around the corner. Come on then, Jack. Jack Moylan off the bench. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can't get there. Diaz. To Sam. Gooch nearly dangled a leg. Oh my God. Prem. Meow. Championship level is Europe and Commonwealth. And then Prem is global. Brannigan. Lee. Brannigan again. Come on then. Come on, Samson. Diaby. Lee. Moylan again around the outside. Why is he just run away? He's actively run away from the ball there just because someone's near him. The fuck? Tavide runs across here and then he's barely even touched him. What's he doing? He's just moved out of the way. Oh, Samson Tavide. Mate, please, come on. You can score 80 goals in 2 years at League One level and then be shite in the Championship. So, Madger. Counter is on. Tommy Lee finds Dobra. Dobra finds Saxon early. Looking for Dobra again. Samson. Ladies and gentlemen, we might have just gotten our first point in the Championship. That is the sort of quality in counter-attack we are used to seeing from this Bradford side. That is the sort of quality in counter-attack that will help keep us at this level. We've earned that point. 1-1 at the Hawthorns. Tavide on his 2-star weak foot. Fucking get in. Malumbi. We are waiting for the whistle. We're still waiting for the whistle. McCall in the way. We will get the whistle now. Get out. So far, again, reliant on Samson Tavide, it seems. But I have a feeling at the moment it could be any striker in that position. The goals that we've gotten haven't necessarily been Tavide being Tavide. They've just been good finishes from someone that was in the right place at the right time, with which we could expect from Jack Moylan as well, let alone anyone that we might replace Tavide with should we lose him. Our first point, does it keep us out of the relegation zone? No. 22nd. and in the first of the 3 relegation zone spots. But off the mark. Huddersfield haven't even scored a goal yet, and they've conceded 8. It's Preston in the final game of the transfer window. McCall is now up to 65 rated. Still waiting for him to have dynamic potential really kick in for him, but unfortunately, such is the nature for CDMs, unfortunately. So 65, I think, is as far as he's going to grow this year. But if he can do the business, he can do the business. And so far, with McCall, we've narrowly lost 1-0 and gotten a point. Without McCall, we lost 4-1. So McCall stays for now in the starting lineup. Still, no bids for Tavide. Interesting, many a Patreon player. But so far, our best players from last year, at least everyone other than Josh Flint anyway, are staying put. 3 days to go. 3rd game of the day next. See his face just staring at me through the glass door, just like out the corner of my eye. Right. Well, we're on match day again. There's going to be lots of moves in the lots of moves with the Patreon players, but not so much with our squad. How are we pulling this off, chat? Tyrek Wright gets a start ahead of Bobby. We equalised in the 90th ads, 1-1. Uno, fucking Uno. Our first 5-back of the championship season, a 5-3-2 for Preston North End. They the calibre of club we could consider ourselves in a home game wanting to get a win against to try and stay in the division. Freddie Woodman in goal, Brad Potts at right back, Liam Lindsay, Jack Watmore, Jordan Story and Kian Best, Ben Whiteman, Stefan Tater Podvarsen at Cam. Do forgive the pronunciation of the Icelandic international. Mats Frökje at left centre mid with Emil Rees and Milutin Osmajic up top. Front line's pretty decent. Midfield's pretty decent. Defence, I'm going to aim down that right-hand side, I think. Armando Dobra, get ready to have the ball at your feet. 90% of the time. Only change for me is Tyrek Wright into the starting lineup ahead of Bobby Poynton, who so far has been underwhelming at championship level. Brannigan. Dobra. Looking for Tavide. Away from the defender. Kind of wanted Cam Brannigan to get forward with me here. Little 1-2. Oh, it's gorgeous. What a save. I thought I'd go for placement over power. So I wasn't sure if the right foot would find the back of the net. It was unbelievably well worked by Cameron Brannigan and Samson Tavide between the two of them. And unfortunately, we don't have a goal to go with the excellent football. Dobra. Told you this right-hand side could be the way to unlock their team, though. So far, that is the case. Tavide. Brannigan. Looking for Tavide again. Ah, I've mistimed it. I don't know how to... How is it Torjarson, maybe? Frerk, and Emil Reis. Frerk here again. Emil Reis. Oh, turned. The turn is very good. I am not sure about Lucas Bergstrom, by the way. That wasn't necessarily in the corner. That was just struck firmly, but from the edge of the box. Should he be doing better? The turn's brilliant. I think the keeper's got to do better. The turn on the edge of the box was really, really good. But the finish wasn't particularly world class. Oh, Samson, this time, please, mate. Defender on his shoulder, misses the target. Another great turn. Not the finish, this time with a man on his shoulder. Tavide could have had two in the opening 15 minutes here. We are 1-0 down. Bergstrom. You can complain as much as you like, mate, but that was just a pot shot from the edge of the box. That was not exactly something that the defence could really do that much about, really. Well in Bradley Halliday. Dobra on the counter. Brannigan. Tavide. Ian Best. Well in Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee again, actually. Out wide here to Tyrek Wright. Oh. Trying to jink one way and then cut back the other and send the defender. It didn't work. It's ruined me. Just take the piss now, isn't it? Frerk. Kian Best. He gets lucky with the deflection. Kian Best in the box. Don't know whether Bergstrom touched that. He did. Corner ball. Tipped away. Might have been going wide anyway. No risks by the goalkeeper, which I don't mind. Ben Whiteman in the box. Ben Whiteman out the box. Story with the effort. Her short story. One word. Wide. That's the point. We do need to up the... Oh, it's back at 85, to be fair. Back to 90. We haven't seen the any wild challenges yet, have we? And you might be right, Griff. That goal might go in with any goalkeeper just because of how the game is, but I don't know. Tommy Lee. Tyrick right. Leaves Key and Best for dead. Here comes Tommy Lee. Oh, just can't find the space for the shot. Gets up first. Cole does well. Brannigan's there. Take your time. Don't take too long though. Tommy Lee. To Vide. I need the support. Tommy Lee. Maybe I should have played the pass. Tyrick Wright was there waiting. 33 minutes in. We feel just as confident here in scoring a goal as we did against West Brom. It just hasn't arrived yet. But it took until the 90th minute to do it at the Hawthorns. Just hope by that point. Oh my God, Lucas Bergstrom, you are making me worried, mate. It's just his positional sense is really odd. It was really, I don't know why he was, where he was for that. It was strange. It's been a much simpler save than it was. Well in, Rory McCall. Keeps. No, it's not necessarily the height, but like, or just the height. Brannigan. Tommy Lee. Does well. To Vide. Samson, please. Yes! So far, he's the only man to score a goal for us at this level in 4 games. I don't care. Samson Davide at it again in a Bradford City shirt. His 83rd goal for this club. Well in. What? How in the world? Just like bounced and then he instantly headed it. Okay. Tommy Lee looking for the run of Tyrick Wright. The defender on his heel. Short story. Good tackle. Well in, Tommy Lee. Anytime. Brannigan. He's left him. Tell you what. Right inside of their defence. Not very good. Oh, what a block. The chance to go 2-1 up before half-time. And we haven't been able to take it. Is that in our favour? It is, you know. Tyrick Wright. Might get his goal yet. Good save by Freddie Woodman. We won't have a second, but I tell you what, we are in this one. Find myself doing this a lot. Fucking want more than 1 point. Most difficult position to play in. It's hard to say. I wouldn't say goalkeeper is a difficult position to play in. Goalkeeper can be the most awkward position to play in because you don't get the chance for a reprieve from any mistake you make. I'd say wing back is very tough. Yeah, like a lone striker in a 5-4-1 or a 4-5-1 would be very tough. I was gonna say centre mid as well. Like there is so much you have to do as a central midfielder, like a box-to-box central midfielder. Tommy Lee. Tyrrell Wright. Tommy Lee again. Starting on the front foot. Beginning of the second half. I like it. Tyrrell Wright. Oh, I get lucky. And Tavide makes them pay. All right. BS goal apiece. One of ours was legitimate. We lead against North End of the friggin' chickens. Ready? Keeper's going to wash windows. 1, 2, 3. Ahoy! When I'm cleaning windows. Samson Tavide's 84th goal for Bradford City. Oh, lovely little back heel. There's Majic looking for Emil Rees. Well in, Saxon early. They're starting to chase me now. The intensity of their press has gone up a notch. It might be too little, too late. So there is still a long way to go. Balogun is at Forest now. That just said top left. That's an intriguing signing. One thing I actually meant to mention earlier, and I didn't. I forgot. You know, we said we can't have Middlesbrough as a parent club anymore. They're in the Premier League. We can have Middlesbrough as a parent club still. We're not in the same division as them. They got themselves promoted. So we have the opportunity still maybe to pick the occasional player from Middlesbrough to come in on loan, or maybe as an option for a preferred destination for a player they're trying to get rid of. So keep your eyes peeled for potential Middlesbrough transfer listees, so to speak. Come on, Samson. Come on, Samson. Jack Watmore does very well. We are currently even more reliant on Tavide than we ever have been before. So far, it doesn't matter. Well in, Tommy Lee. Tyrrell Wright has definitely added a little bit more to this team, hasn't he? In this fixture. Short story, got tackled. All of a sudden, players like Gabe Wadsworth not getting a sniff of a look in, are they? Here's Frerk here. Nicely towards Majic. Big save. Expect him to make it, but still got to make it, and did. Big save. Dobra. Destroyed. Dobra. That'd be yellow, at least, for the Preston man. I think it's just a yellow. It is indeed, but that was wild. I don't mind challenges like that, because that's just a realistic late missed-time challenge. It's those lunges from behind that we saw a lot in League 1 and 2 that I don't like. And so far, I've not even seen a defender attempt one, let alone actually connect with one at this level. So I think it might just be a lower league player thing. Here's Clark-Adua off the bench now for Tommy Lee, trying to make the difference. Tyrrell Wright just trying to keep hold of the ball. Looking for Tavide around the corner, but the strength of Story was unbelievable there. Couldn't quite get there with McCall. Frerk here's getting away. Deflected. Well in, Bambo. 20 to go. Corner Ben Whiteman. And away, please. Adua gets there first. Clark-Adua off the bench. Time it right. Dobra's onside because he was in his own half. Oh, time the turn right. Time the turn right. Jack Watmore's too quick.
With the owner of the blue car registration BG04
Great ball. Key and Best down the line to Frerk here. Early ball into the middle, headed by Reese wide. I'll do it. To it right. 1-2. Lay that in front of Rory McCall. And Samson Tavide. To it right. Clark Adore. Clark Adore. Good save, Freddie Woodman. It's poor though. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have tried the first time ball. I should have just held on to it. Possession is going to be important in this division, more so than any other. Can't get away with just giving away the ball cheaply like that. Especially in scenarios like this when we're desperate for a win. Just got to look after the ball better. This is good football though. And Adore. Tavide in for a hat-trick. Doesn't have it though. Goalkeepers at this level are a bit better, aren't they? Dobra. Don't just waste it. Keep possession. Clark Adore's come off the bench and had an impact, hasn't he? Again. Thank God they went backwards there. Because the other striker was in if they found the right ball. This striker is in. They have found the right ball. Up we go, Bradders. Well up, Bradders. Hannigan. Tavide. Drawing the defence this way and that. Just keep hold of it. It's 5 minutes to go, Ches. You just scored a late equaliser because the defence of the opposition gave the ball away too cheaply. Don't make the same mistake yourself. Brannigan. Dobra. Not long left to go in this one. Honestly, thought that was a simple pass to Dobra, and he hasn't been able to get to it. Whiteman. Runners. Frerk here. And Kian Best. And was Majic. And Frerk here. It's been a thorn in my side all game long. Clark Adore needs to win this header, and Clark Adore has won this header, and that is a strike. But Mateus strikes it well into the stand. We are on the brink of not just our first point at championship level, but ladies and gentlemen, Bradford City are maybe eventually going to be declared match winners at championship level. I'm not pointing like this, I'm doing that. 3 points for the Bantams, 4 for the season, averaging a point per game. 46 might be enough to keep us up. Probably going to need 50 plus. But if we can average a point per game throughout the season, it gives us a chance of staying up. But my God, we have to keep hold of Samson Tavide to do so, don't we? Or if we do lose Samson Tavide, we have to find an adequate replacement and sharpish. 3 days left of the transfer window. Nobody's bid for him at all yet. It's a complete fucking mystery. It's like he's lost in the Bermuda Triangle. He can stay there. For 250. 750. 750. $24 893. 4893 575 028 575 028. I know, tell me about it, ads. Offer received for Samson Tavide. Trois. That's... Where are Trois? Jesus, Le Havre fucking 4th in Liga. Trois are 16th in Liga and have scored 1 goal in 3 games. I don't know. I think live chat's going to get the call on this one. Yes, it's Liga, but I don't know. Like Trois? Really? Trois? I'm going to reject. Not Trois. It's just no, not Trois. I don't feel like. I mean, maybe I'm over optimistic in that, but I don't think Trois is somewhere where Tavide would want to go at this stage of his career. I think he'd be aiming. I think he'd have his sights set higher than Trois. Genuinely, I think his sights would be set higher than Trois. If we sold him to Trois, we would be selling for the sake of selling. I think because he's really good, so we've got to sell him. Jesus Christ, Vitinha, £138.6 million, PSG to Chelsea. Christ. Lots of moves for Patreon players in this window. That's for damn sure. We've seen a lot of stuff happen. Mudryk to Monaco for 40 mil. Are we going to see any? How? I don't know how we're getting... Like, Trois, I feel like I can justify turning Trois down. But how is it only Trois that's been interested in Cardiff bid for Dobra? Now, they came up with us. I feel like I can justify... I think what we'll do is we'll offer Tavide a new contract as well. We'll offer Tavide a big new contract if he does end up staying. And I'm pretty sure Cardiff have got much better options out wide. Chris Willock, 72. Josh Potts, 66. Callum O'Dowda, 69. Fabrice Cisse, 66. They actually don't. But they just came up with us. And Armando Dobra is well loved at Bradford City. I feel like I'm going to reject this as well, you know. We might give Dobra a new contract as well. Dobra and Tavide, I think, are going to get new contracts on the basis of me turning down those bids, which I think is probably the right call. Any other big deals? 3 hours to go. No. Well, offer for Bradley Halliday from Lugano? No. I am perplexed. A man that scored 80 goals in 2 seasons at League One level, and nobody in this country, in this league system, has shown an interest in him. I am shocked to the core that that is the case. Troyes, I feel like Troyes is just like, we would be like, oh, because they're in a top flight, like Troyes doesn't, like the level that Troyes play at doesn't compare to Championship, I don't think. Like the quality of player Troyes have, we could probably beat Troyes effectively, is what I'm trying to say. We are 19th in the division now. We've pulled ourselves out the relegation zone. We sit 2 points above the relegation zone. Yes, we've only scored 4 goals. Yes, all of those goals have been through Samson Tavide, who just won Championship Player of the Month, by the way, and is the league's top goal scorer. Still only Troyes have come in for him. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm going to go make sure the Patreon spreadsheet is up to date, because I think a lot of transfers have gone through, and then we'll give you a full season, or full transfer, roundup. We are just as good as Troyes. Right, what have I got left in the budget? 10 grand. Tavide. Contract negotiation. Crucial. Obviously. He's got 2 years left on his deal. Let's add another 2 years. His agent's come in his best attire. Move the bonus. £18,000 a week, 145 signing bonus. Done. What was the signing bonus? Oh, fuck's sake. 100, was it 145? I literally just looked at it and then immediately forgot. I think it was 145. We've trebled his wages, basically. $145. Thank you, Davidenki. And Dobra. Dobra's already on a decent wage, to be fair. Extra 2 years suits me. No release clause. It's on 12-1. It's offering 14.5. Dobra, 2-year extension, 14.5. I hear a fucking helicopter from the game? That's weird. Right. No, wrong spreadsheet, Chess. Bear with, I'm not going to be able to see chat at the moment. Espanol, Anes. Kai's at West Ham now. Atleti, Stuttgart, Bilbao. Emmett Leeds, Dasbari. Ben, still at Bromley. Wow. Ben's still at Bromley. Turn down options. Michael Pfeiffer. Dortmund's Vice still. Stephen Kemp, Atalanta. James Tush, Villarreal. Oh, no, that's new. Villarreal. Alex O'Sullivan. Augsburg. Dallas. Juventus. Seb Anderson. Bologna. Yep. Aiden Mainz. Hemin on loan. Union Berlin. Matt Green. Sevilla. Almeria now. Is that a loan or a permanent? Permanent. Almeria. UD Almeria. Leon. Connor is at Bilbao. Western Sydney Warriors. Daniel's at Chelsea. Mike's still at Watford. Although I think a bid came in for him. Rejected the chance to go to Napoli. Wow. Davison at Fulham. Bailey and Bologna. Celta for Courtney. Josh at Midlands. Josh has moved from Stockport. So I get my spelling right. FC Midland. Oh, a move for Griff. Newcastle. Transfer. Charlie Savage has gone to whoever the fuck that is. STVV? Who the bumholes is that? Lucas still at Dinamo. Jordan's still at Swindon. Paul's still at Newcastle, still at Werder Bremen. Joe went to City is a new one. Joe. Catherine's still there. Ed's still at Lazio. Jay at Villarreal. Jordan into Milan. So they've both moved on from Fiorentina. Liam at Frankfurt. I feel like we did that. Yep. Owen at Leipzig. Yep, we did that one. Brandon at Montpellier. Owen Howell. Cambridge United to FC Barcelona. That's quite the jump. Joey Fiore. Joey. Stockport to Real Sociedad. Liam's still at Stoke. Arnar there. Torino for August. Michael's still on loan at Shelbourne. Still Grimsby. Still Newcastle for Aaron. No, Aaron wasn't. Where's Aaron? Oh no, yeah, Aaron at Newcastle. Brandon at Torino. Brandon at Mönchengladbach. David at Palermo we did. Hazard at Celtic we did. Wimps into Waldo. Waldo. I do that every time. Waldo the Mites. Brest, Augsburg for James. Forest for Barrett. Justin. Yep. Girona. We did that one too for Shane. Hoffenheim. Yep. From MK Dons. Adds Austin to Nice. Yep. Junho to Barcelona. I feel like that's a new one. Yeah. From Augsburg to Metz on loan last year. Now to Barcelona. Sporting Lisbon. Bromo. Sam. Bromwich. Birmingham to Frankfurt. Marcus to Stuttgart. There you go. Marcus has moved to Stuttgart. Marcus Busch. VFB. Stuttgart. AD at Torino. Yes. Nathan Lowick home. Fucking hell. Cole. Cole has moved from Rangers to Stade Rennais. Well done, Shez. You can really type. Stade Rennais. Nick to Marseille. Yeah, still in. Nick Farrell to Fulham. I feel like that's a new one. Leeds to Fulham. Breda and Rangers. Breda and Rangers. Okay. So firstly, let's do that. Then this. Green. Then, fuck's sake, I hate when it does that. Still at Bohemian on loan. How is Stuttgart Prison FC? Oh, Nick. Sorry, I thought you were looking at you were talking about you. Nick to Marseille Prison FC. Don't know, mate. Shut up. Permanent at Chelsea, Daniel. saw the biggest move on deadline day. It turned out to be the biggest move in the whole window. PSG to Chelsea for Vitinha in their midfield. Dani Olmo leaves Barcelona. We wait to see what happens on that front in real life. £120.1 million to Napoli. Victor Boniface has left Leverkusen. Wasn't able to get a move forced through in January IRL. Comes to the Premier League to Crystal Palace. Julian Alvarez, 106.6 to Leverkusen, intriguingly. Although that was before Boniface left. Gyökeres to Manchester United. Might that be something we see in real life, potentially? Moises Caicedo, Fiorentina. João Neves to Chelsea as well. Garnacho from Inter to Villa, back to the Premier League. Mohamed Kudus to Inter, going the other way. Lois Openda to Real Madrid. Zaya Emery to City is a big one, as well as Barella as well. That's quite the strengthening of their midfield, isn't it? Enzo Mio to... Is it Mio or Milot? Mio, I guess. £68 million to Leipzig. Eder Militao, Liverpool to Roma. Frenkie de Jong to PSG. Destiny Udogie, Real Madrid to Manchester United. Gabri Veiga comes to Tottenham. Joshua Zirkzee goes to Everton. Lukaku to Real Madrid. Malo Gusto, Manchester United. Firmine leaves Barcelona to go to Aston Villa. £57.5 million. And the other obviously intriguing was John Duran to Lyon. Darwin Nunez, Crystal Palace to Leverkusen. Lol. Rico Lewis to Liverpool. That's a good signing for them. It must be 84, 85, 83 rated now. Murillo, Nice to Barcelona, to Bayern Munich, sorry. Is DeMarco, leaves by... Ooh. Talk about unrealistic transfers. Federico DeMarco to AC Milan. Noni Madueke back to Chelsea from Sociedad. Okay. And then we'll Randall... There you go, Arsenal fans. You've signed a striker. You've had to wait until 2028, but you've signed a striker. Well done. Is it 28 or 29? Might be 29. What year are we in? Oh, what year is it? 2027. All right. 2020. Don't worry, lads. Only 2 more years to wait. 2.5 more years and you'll get a striker. Well done. With regards to the Patreon players, there were a handful of moves, actually. I'll show you the spreadsheet first. We saw Kai from Forest to West Ham, James from Colchester to Villarreal, Chris's loan move to Bohemian is still ongoing, Sevilla for Almeria for Matt Green, Adelaide United to City for Joe Wayant, Man United for Newcastle for Arsh, Stockport to Midland for Josh, both Fiorentina left mids to Villarreal and Inter Milan, Cambridge for Barcelona. Not bad, Owen. Not bad at all. Stockport to Real Sociedad. Walsall to Leipzig for Joey and Owen, respectively. Loan to Shelbourne still ongoing for Michael currently. Augsburg to Barcelona for Jun Ho. Peterborough for Stuttgart for Marcus Pusch. His performances in League One last year earning him a move. Rangers to Stade Rennais for Cole. And Leeds to Fulham for Luke Farrell. Your updated ratings are here, but some of you may well have grown a bit more since the beginning of the season. I believe a handful of you have. As ever, do feel free to A, pause the video to have a closer look at your character, or B, come and join me on stream to have an even closer look at your in-game character. Charlie Savage, by the way, has moved from Reading. He's gone to whoever the fuck STVV are. All right. Matt Grimes still not signed for anyone, intriguingly, so we'll keep an eye on that one. Josh Stokes was someone I was thinking about loaning in. We might yet look at him in January, especially considering he's gone on from 68 to 69, although he might have peaked there, to be fair. I've got a number of strikers that were on my shortlist should we lose to V-Day, including, when they arrive, Josh Coburn, who's a free agent right now. He'd probably be pretty good. Not as, obviously nowhere near as quick, but as physical a specimen, certainly. Nathan Lowe, who was available for free, has now gone to Como, so I'll take him off the list. Mickey Mellon, on loan to Galati from Burnley. Okay. Callum Marshall has gone on loan to Espanyol as well. And Al Mohammadi was an option too at Ipswich. Kone, obviously, at Wickham is someone that would be basically the same bloody player. So I'm very intrigued by him should the opportunity arise. And then Kelvin is now also 71 rated. Although not as good technically as Kone, so probably would still go for Kone, but Kelvin is definitely an option at Reading. and the rest of you from the Patreon. So we've built the squad. Still some question marks about some of the signings. Still some question marks as to why big teams aren't interested in a couple of our high performing players. Armando Dobra, we've given him a 20% pay rise on a contract extension. Samson Tavide, we have trebled his wages and given him a 2-year contract extension. He's gone from £6,600 a week to £18,000 a week, and I believe may well now be, alongside Lyndon Gooch, my highest earner. He is my joint highest earner now, Samson Tavide, and deserves it. We do still have £4 million in the transfer budget and £4,500 in the wage budget if we need it in January. We're probably going to need it. Let me make that £5 million. So 23,750 and 3.2 million in the wage budget, in the transfer budget, sorry. So there's flexibility there for January. Obviously, if we end up losing someone like Samson Davidi or Tommy Lee or someone else, then we'll have even more money available to us transfer budget-wise and wage budget-wise. We can maybe fiddle it a little bit more. But that's where we sit right now. Currently paying over £200,000 a week in wages. That's 4 times more than we were at the beginning of this year of the save. Things have gotten serious at championship level, boys. This is why I was waiting for when we got to this level to find out exactly how difficult this save was going to prove to be. And we have found out, in no uncertain terms, quite. Norwich proved that for us, very much so indeed. I'm happy with 4 points from 4 games. I'd be happy with 46 points from 46 games, I think. I think 46 points keeps us up. I hope 46 points keeps us up. I don't see us getting many more than that. 50 will be the target, but it's going to be a push. It's going to be a push. Samson Tavide, the league's top goal scorer. Everton has signed Joshua Zirkzee, but Fab can rest easy for another few months. Transfer window closed. I'll see you tomorrow. Right. F1, S4, 12, Hungary. And then RTG, S4, 2. Put that in there and that in there. Can delete the British Grand Prix because that's uploaded now. The Journeyman there and that there because they're uploaded now. That's uploaded now. I believe we might just have been sent the well, we have options actually. Chat. Which do you prefer? Colour or black and white? We've been going with black and white thus far. Do you think colour or black and white? We're going to start recording a bit of Journeyman, yes. Okay, so what will stand out more in the sub box? I think black and white stands out more because it makes the rest of it pop, which is why we've gone black and white so far. I think a poll is a good idea. Okay. Poll. New poll. Colour or black and white? Got 2 minutes to vote. Vote. I lean black and white, but wait and see what you guys say. Black and white. Yeah. Day and night. Black and white, I think. How do I think the transfers are in FC compared to other FCs? In what regards, Blaster? Compared to previous, in terms of the realism of the transfers, they're not. I feel it's worse this year, and the contributory factor is that the game is producing high quality pre-gens of the top quality players way too early, meaning that real life clubs are selling their real life best players because they have a potential to be special youngster coming through. It's just been randomly generated. Like we've seen Erling Haaland pre-gens and like pre-gens of players that are in their early 20s, which is just stupid. It's worse than before. Definitely worse than before. IMO. By all means, feel free to disagree. I did save those, didn't I? Yeah, we got Brum next. No worries, Marcus. Catch you in a bit, mate. Congratulations on the move to Stuttgart, my man. So the general consensus in the Journeyman was that we should change the system to suit the players. So we're going to switch to a fullback. I might go 4-3-1-2. Maybe 4-3-3 flat. Das ist wunderbar, ja. No worries, mate. Catch you later. Four 4-2 could work, actually. So that would be the team that we'd play, and then we'd look to improve. CDM first. Although Stroud and Edelman are young. Edelman potential is 76. Stroud potential is 72. I think Stroud and Edelman stay in the starting lineup and we look to grow them. Yeah, it seems to, doesn't it? It's two up top certainly seems to suit me this year more so than others. When we do that, Axel Atom is only like 20 something as well, isn't he? Yeah, 20. What's Axel Atom potentially 79. So the young the young players in the 11, Edelman, Stroud, and Atom, all high potential. So I think we look for new fullbacks. And we are going to need a CDM or two because of the lack of depth in that area. New fullbacks and a CDM and sell some of the Deadwood strikers, I think. Or at least loan them. 34 Faki of Kilry, sorry pal. Has that special something, does he though? Elias Manuel, 72 potential. I'm going to say no. Well, I'm going to be fair, I'm going to need someone to be back up, so it might as well be like Elias Manuel. Send these two out on loan. Sell Burke. Keep Manuel as the backup. A left back, a right back, a starting left back, a starting right back, and a starting left back, a starting right back, and a couple of squad CDMs. Budget is 19 million, I believe. That sounds lovely, Sid. Do make sure you get home safe, pal. Yikes. I'm going to go for a quick toilet break and then we will start to record some transfers at Red Bull New York, BRB. Right. Let's check the comment section of that video as well, shall we, whilst we're at it. Boom, boom. "33 comments. Lone players from other Red Bull sides. Aging French striker like Henry. Change system to suit the players was the general theme. So do we sign generally from within MLS? We've tended to go for domestic signings in the other seasons, haven't we? Benzi's probably a step too far at the minute, but like the look of Pedro Milan's. Hello. He's very good, but I'm not sure I can justify Columbus Crew, considering what happened last year. Okay, well, we'll go for that right back. Left back. I'm trying to sign young, you see. Try and build something here with the club. Like the look of Omar Campos. VFS looks alright. look at him. I'm really looking for a backup CDM, but still to have a higher rated player to come in would be nice. True, 72% was not that great. Okay, well that gives us three areas to look at already. Pedro Milan's at right back. Got a release clause as well. Left back, it's a choice between Rivas or Campos. It's probably not much of a choice, but I don't know whether I could justify Campos from LAFC, considering they're as strong as they are. So maybe Rivas. And in midfield, Kata or Palacio make most sense. Kata's smaller, but technically better. Physically, there's not much between them. I reckon Rivas is mostly pace. No, there's definitely some technical talent in there. He's not got. Let's be honest. He's not going to need to be that good at this level, is he? Yeah, good. Thank you, Pablo. How are you, mate? Then we'll see how we're doing in January. Sorry, see how we're doing in the summer. In the mid-season window. Yeah, but he'll grow. Evening, Willie. Piastri 1, Gasly 2, Leclerc 3. Wow. Right. Let's. Only going to be able to record a partial episode today, but it's fine. Welcome to episode 2 of season 3 of The Journeyman. Thank you for your feedback. Very, very important feedback on the first episode of this 3rd season. The decision was, what do we do? Change the system or change the players? And the decision has been change the system to suit the players that are already here. So we are now running a different system entirely. We're not running that 5 back. We've switched. We now run a 4-2-2. Still with Morgan and Van Zier up top. With Axel Atom, who has potential on the left-hand side. With Edelman and Stroud, who have potential, although Stroud's only 72. Edelman, mid to late 70s. Atom, mid to late 70s. Carballo on the right-hand side. Then Reyes and Nealis alongside Nealis. And Duncan at left-back with Coronel in goal. I am looking to strengthen at full-back and in this CDM position in this window. We're also looking to move on a couple of the strikers because we've got a lot. So Burke, we're looking to sell. Manuel is going to be my go-to alternative. And then Sofo and Mitchell we're hoping to loan. We currently have a 64 rated Mira as a backup goalkeeper, which is probably good enough, let's be honest. We have a decent go-to centre-back alternative as well. O'Connor, sorry, not so much. So maybe we look to improve there later in the window. Or maybe in the summer, later in the season, because of course we don't have any games to play until after this transfer window is finished. We're looking to strengthen then first team fullbacks and first team central midfielder as well. Right back, we're gonna initially sign domestically. Going to get Pedro Milans in from DC United. That's going to be my right back option. We're going to bring in at left back. I isolated two, Omar Campos and Rene Rivas. Now Campos is at LAFC, who finished very highly last year in MLS, so I'm not sure I can justify that one. But Rivas, certainly, we can have a crack at getting. Both players, obviously young. I'm looking to sign younger in MLS rather than aging players at this stage. Then maybe we can bring in a marquee player in the summer who is out of contract in Europe. That's the plan anyway. And then with the midfield, we have a couple of players on the shortlist, both centre mids, but they'll be playing in a CDM spot. Nelson Palacio at Real Salt Lake and Mihaly Kata at Seattle Sounders. I think I'd prefer Kata, even though Palacio is taller and stronger. There's really not that much difference between them physically. And technically, there's not that much difference between them either. But because Kata is better in the pass and better in the stand tackle, I'm going to prefer him, I think. So they are my targets. I've got £19 million to go and get it done. So I'm going to go and get it done. Now, I think most of the players are running out of contract, so I'll start at 2-3 for Milan's. They want Manuel plus 1-2. Well, that's £2.5 million worth of total value, so just £2.5 million worth of total value, please. Thank you very much. Pedro Milans is going to come in. He's on £5,100 a week. I have no idea what wages look like in MLS. I imagine they're around League One levels to compare to the English game, but we shall have to wait and see what we have to offer players that have the capability to grow quite a bit. I've got loads of money in my budget. Bloody hell. Loads of money in my budget. Well, let's give him a pay rise then. £7,000. Come and join me. Pedro. Thank you, Pedro. East. Aldo, East. We're in New York. Bye, I know what you mean. I'm just being silly. Mr. Rivas, valued at 2.4. My chief executive reckons that their asking price is like 3.4, but they might be willing to negotiate for, well, less than the market price. Evidently, they're not willing to negotiate for less than the market price, and he's rather less than impressed with me there, actually. So I'll offer market value on the nose, and they'll accept. Well, that wasn't too hard to negotiate. Seems like negotiations in MLS, pretty straightforward. None of this back and forth consistently that you get in the European game, that's for sure. A 3-year deal for you, please, Renee, if you don't mind. And if you give me any idea of what you like a week, that'd be great. If not, you can have exactly the same as the other new fullback that's come in. Would you like 7 grand a week? Yes, he says. I would love 7 grand a week. You can have it then. Can I? Christ alive. 6'6", 16-year-old from Lebanon. With what potential? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I prefer. Mahali Kata, valued at 3.7. Could get him about 3.25, but their asking price is 5.4, which is obviously quite sizable. It would be the biggest deal we've done so far. I'll offer 4, and hopefully they'll just accept that. Ooh, no, they are not going to just accept that. Well, we do want to make sure we've got some money left for the summer. Probably, if we're going to pay high wages for a marquee aging player, like you guys have suggested in the comment section, then we will have to save some of that money for the summer. But we've got £8 million left, even with this deal. And obviously, my weekly wage budget definitely lasts this long. We'll give Kata 4 years if he's open to it, which indeed he is. And being of a more important position, we'll give him £8,500 a week, I think. He's going to come in and make a real impact in the starting lineup. I feel this, well, effectively, the only way is up for this Red Bull New York side, because quite literally they were bottom of all 29 clubs last season in Major League Soccer. So, in theory, I can't really go wrong, can I? Kata has the Jobber's-like jawline. Actually, we should probably decide tactics as well, shouldn't we? Player roles, that is. Yeah, half-winger makes sense, actually. Good playmaker for Axel. Okay, he's better at holding plus. You've got anything else? No. I don't mind deep line playmaker, actually. I don't like a false back, though. Just a fullback, please. Good. Excelente. We are set up, chat. We are set up. Offer for Carmona. Not in my starting lineup anymore, but not willing to let anybody go at this stage. We want to give everyone the chance to basically make their case, state their case that they deserve to be here. I want Burke to go, really, so I'm just going to let him go. And a loan for Sofo suits us down to the ground as well. Those players that I haven't already earmarked for moving on can certainly state their place for a claim. Salford City would like Mitchell. We're not going to go super realistic with the transfers, etc. in this save. That's what the RTG is for on the other channel. A loan to buy from Western Sydney Warriors as well. Just a loan, please. I don't know what the potential is like of the younger strikers that we've got at the club, but they're in the mid-50s already. So I don't think they're going to be that good, even with 5 years worth of first team football. Corey Burke is gone. Toodaloo, sir. Not going to miss you at all, I don't think, with the players we've got available to us. Burke is sold. Let's be pretty straightforward here. Coronel approached. Yikes. Mohamed Sofo's going to Tyrrell. If Coronel is running out of contract, we need to get on that sharpish, because as a 74 rated goalkeeper, we need to offer him a new deal right now. Stay with me, please, mate. Stay with me. He's only on 4,400. But yeah, the wages are very much kind of mid to lower League 1 level, aren't they? Or high League 2 level. More high League 2 level, I guess. 2-year extension. Doesn't want an extension. All right, just wants a pay rise. Fair enough. I can appreciate that. It's like, look, just give me the money and I'll stay. All right. 7.5 then. Purely just for the beard, I think. Coronel, well, I presume will now stay, even though he's been approached by Inter Miami. 2-year loan to Shelbourne. The other ones have turned down the option to loan to buy. It's great my confidence. No, you still value what I can bring to the team. Stay sharp, Carlos. Stay sharp. We've got a lot of work to do this season to try and get this club from bottom to top. This might be our first multi-year project in the Journeyman, because let's face it, we're almost certainly not going to go from 29th to 1st in one season, are we? Did I accidentally loan list Manuel or no? No. Good. No. New York to Ireland. I feel like the Irish link for those in New York is rather apt. So Mitchell's gone out on loan for 2 years actually to Shelbourne. So whether we actually ever see him play for us in this save, I'm not sure. Reyes has been approached by Inter Miami. They keep trying to poach my players to Inter Miami. I am not a fan, thank you, Mr. Beckham. Leave my squad alone. Let my best players stay with me, please. No extension. He's already got 4 years on his deal. That's fine. Does want a release clause. 4.25. I'm happy to accept that. That's fine. 4.25 is fine. And then you can have eight grand a year. Go on. Stay with me, sir. He stays with me. Piss off, Dave. Carballo has been approached by River Plate. At least it's not David Beckham this time, but he's one of my higher rated players as well. Please stay. Please stay. I want to at least see what everyone's got about them before we decide to let people go. He's obviously the lower rated players and the aging players I have been happy to just sack off. But the players that look like they're going to be vital for us moving forward, at least for this first 6 months until we get to the summer window, I want to make sure we keep at the club. So that's 3 bids made for players on free agent signings and 3 bids turned down because we've brought them in to ourselves or kept them at ourselves. Now you guys were asking where Emil Forsberger's gone. He is currently at Freiburg in Germany. He's gone back to German football, technically still very good, and would have made a massive impact in our squad. But he's not in our squad anymore. He left literally this window just gone. Or this summer, this winter just passed. This off-season period. Unfortunately, we arrived just a little bit too late for Emil Forsberg in Major League Soccer. Which is a shame. But we'll survive. The club will survive. Kubasi goes to PSG for 19.1. I don't imagine it's going to be a massive window in January. Jean-Philippe Mateta goes to Valencia. A bid for Lewis Morgan from Rayo Vallecano. That's an intriguing one I didn't see coming. I'm going to say no to it, obviously. £2.9 million. No. See what else goes through on deadline day. Not much at the minute. Very, very quiet transfer deadline day. Hello? Oh, a bid for Edelman. Now, we say he's got really good potential. Like, he's 69 rated now and could grow to 79 rated or so. But, again, we want to keep the best players at the club. And we will continue to do that for at least the first 6 months of the season so that we get an idea of what this squad is like before we then mould it the way that we feel we need to get another win under our belt or another piece of silverware under our belt. I don't envisage that we'll challenge for the league this year, but there's no reason why we can't go for the cup. We did that in the player career mode with Inter Miami. I think we won the cup and then lost in the playoffs, I think. Or won the cup and then won the playoffs but then lost the save. Something happened. Regardless, we have Minnesota United in our first game in Major League Soccer. So, go and batter them, shall we? Unfortunately, chat, I'm going to have to call it there, I'm afraid. We're not going to get the opportunity to finish off that episode. We did say it was going to be a bit of a part job, so to speak. So we will be back live Wednesday for more. We'll be recording more RTG. We'll be recording more Journeyman. And then Thursday, we'll be recording more RTG. We'll be recording more Journeyman. And Friday, we should get some Formula 1 in. And then Saturday, I'm off. And then Sunday, we should get some Formula 1 and RTG in. I think, I hope, maybe. Regardless, enjoy the rest of your Monday. Thank you for joining me for today. I will send you on a raise. Anyone live? Jude's already in the bath. I think I just need to dip. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Appreciate your support today. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you for all the help with the transfer window stuff on both saves as it happens. Long live New York Red Bulls. I'm excited to see what happens in this season, but we shall have to wait and see.